The question says P and Q are the midpoints of opposite sides AB and CD of a parallelogram ABCD. So let's say first if I draw the parallelogram ABCD. This is a parallelogram ABCD. We are given points here, that is AQ and DP intersect. That means first of all we'll take the midpoints here. P is the midpoint of side AB and Q is the midpoint of side CD, right? And then AQ is joined, so let's join AQ. And we have to join this. Now what we need to prove here that show that PQRS is a parallelogram. So we need to prove that. So this is point, let me write on the point here. This is given R and this is S. And we need to prove this figure a parallelogram. Now, first of all, in order to prove this a parallelogram, we'll be proving this figure as a parallelogram. In the first go, we will prove this figure a parallelogram. And in the second, we will prove this figure a parallelogram. Let me show you this one. We'll prove this figure a parallelogram. Now check here. Since AB is equal to CD, so half of AB will be equal to half CD. Half of AB I can write as AP. Right? So we can write AP and half of CD I can write CQ. Further, you can see that AP is parallel to CQ as well because parts of parallel line are parallel, right? Since AB is parallel to CD by opposite, since AB is parallel to CD, so their parts can be proved. Now check here what we have done in this yellow shaded quadrilateral. We have proved same pair of opposite sides equal and parallel. Therefore, AP CQ is a parallelogram. Now, the way we did this, in the same way, this figure also can be proved as a parallelogram. But before that, since it is a parallelogram, the yellow shaded figure, now I can say that AQ is parallel to PC as opposite sides of parallelogram are parallel. That means we now can say that SQ is parallel to PR. So I mark this equation 1 or say 2. Now, as I prove this figure, a parallelogram, similarly we can say that the other one, that is DPBQ, is also a parallelogram. And if it is a parallelogram, that is the green shaded figure, I can say these sides will also be parallel. That means DP is parallel to BQ. Now, if it is a parallel, then their parts, that means only this part. This will also be parallel. That means it is SP here, right? SP is parallel to QR. So if I mark it equation 3, now you check here. Here SP is parallel to PQ, SQ is parallel to PR, and SP is parallel to QR. I should once again highlight it. This is SP. SP we proved in the second part, SP parallel to RQ. And in the first part, we proved SQ. We proved SQ parallel to PR. As you can see that the two pairs of opposite sides are parallel. Therefore, from these two equations, that is from second and third, I can say that PRQS is a parallelogram.